Hello, so I just wanted to do a quick video. Everybody's talking about Black Lives Matter, and I kind of have a unique perspective on the whole thing. In the early 90s, I was a paramedic in Oakland, California, and I remember this one call in particular. It's kind of hard to talk about because I've never really talked about it in almost 30 years. Got a 911 call for a double shooting, and it was in the bad part of town. A lot of poverty in Oakland, still is. Not a lot has changed, and it was this African American young man and his older cousin, I believe. My patient was 13. My partner's patient had deceased, bullet wound to the head. Mine had one in the chest. And I will never forget what he said to me. He was standing over by his apartment, by his bike, and he said, "I just want my mom." And so we got him on the stretcher, loaded him up. He started to lose consciousness. I started several IVs on him, did what I could, gave him oxygen. And by the time we got to the hospital, he was completely unconscious, unresponsive, and then lost a pulse and breathing there. And I remember the trauma docs cracking his chest open, and it was void of blood. He had bled out already into his abdominal cavity. And so I get it. Black Lives Matter. I get it. They matter. And what is frustrating is it's mattered all along. Nothing has changed since I've been retired. Nothing has changed since I've worked there. In fact, if anything, it's getting worse. More shootings, more suffering. The ghettos are full of poverty, full of hopelessness, drugs, alcohol, killings, gangs, abuse, you name it, it's there. And we can point fingers, we can blame this person and that person or this organization or that, or it's up to us to change it. Jesus said that if you don't help the least of these, what are you? So it's up to me and you. We got to help these people. Black lives do matter. They matter. Of course they matter. Let's get out and do something, man. Together as a community, not by fighting each other and throwing things and screaming and yelling and blaming and lobbying and doing all this stuff. It's up to the man and woman on the street like you and I. Let's get in there and volunteer. Take a kid out to tutoring, help a family with food, help somebody paint their house, man. Let's make a difference. Let's change things. This is so ugly. This has gotten so bad. That's all I got to say. Love you guys.